Welcome back to Car Alerts. The 2026 Mazda CX-30 arrives as a refined crossover that continues Mazda's vision of blending practicality with premium touches. It stands in the competitive compact SUV segment where every detail matters, from the first impression you get when walking up to it to the way it feels when you push it on the road. Mazda has aimed to make this crossover not just another entry in the segment but a choice that feels unique, a vehicle that gives a sense of something more personal, stylish, and capable. Right from the beginning it becomes clear that the CX-30 seeks to capture attention by merging sharp styling with advanced engineering while keeping the spirit of driver-focused fun alive. Walking up to the front of the CX-30, the styling has been evolved to show stronger character compared to the previous model. The familiar Kodo design philosophy is still here, though sharpened with modern touches that make it look more upscale than ever. The grille is more sculpted, wider, with a pattern that creates a sense of depth rather than just being a flat surface. Slim LED headlights sweep outward with a piercing look, giving the vehicle a bold expression that conveys strength and precision. The front bumper integrates aerodynamic detailing, with air intakes that not only enhance cooling but also provide a sportier stance. The Mazda emblem sits confidently in the center of the grille, slightly larger with an illuminated ring and higher trims to create a striking nighttime signature. The hood carries muscular lines that flow back toward the windshield, giving an impression of motion even when the car is parked. Everything about the front has been shaped to balance elegance with aggression, creating a first impression that makes the CX-30 feel like it belongs in a more premium segment. Moving along the side profile, the CX-30 displays proportions that manage to blend SUV practicality with coupe-like elegance. The roofline has been refined with a sleeker arc, giving the vehicle a more dynamic silhouette. Wheel arches are slightly more pronounced, wrapped in subtle body cladding that provides a hint of ruggedness without overpowering the overall design. Depending on the trim, wheel sizes range from 18 to 20 inches, with intricate spoke patterns that emphasize modernity. Chrome detailing runs delicately along the window line, tapering toward the rear in a way that accentuates the sloping roof. The side mirrors are now slimmer with integrated LED indicators, mounted slightly lower on the doors for improved aerodynamics and visibility. Character lines run with fluidity across the doors, catching light differently at every angle, a hallmark of Mazda's design artistry. The door handles are flush-mounted with a smooth motion when pulled, enhancing both aesthetics and aerodynamics. The overall side profile communicates movement and balance, giving the CX-30 an athletic stance that feels refined yet ready for action. At the rear, the CX-30 reveals a design that is clean, modern, and full of confidence. The taillights retain the slim circular signature that Mazda has become known for, though they now use a sharper lighting signature that gives them a futuristic glow. The liftgate is sculpted with subtle creases, providing visual width without unnecessary clutter. The bumper integrates reflectors with a lower skid plate detail that emphasizes durability. Dual exhaust outlets remain visible in sportier trims, adding a sense of performance while keeping the design symmetrical. A small roof spoiler extends over the rear window, complete with integrated brake lighting, giving both aerodynamic benefit and visual flair. The Mazda badge sits neatly in the middle of the hatch, while the CX-30 nameplate is placed with a minimalist touch. Altogether, the rear design manages to remain simple yet impactful, delivering a closing impression that mirrors the strength shown at the front. Interior. Stepping inside the 2026 CX-30 reveals why Mazda has become respected for creating interiors that feel more like luxury brands than mainstream competitors. The cabin embraces a minimalist design philosophy where every button, material, and contour is carefully thought out. The dashboard stretches horizontally with a clean, uncluttered layout, creating a sense of spaciousness. High-quality materials are used throughout, with soft-touch surfaces, stitched leather on the upper panels, and tasteful metallic accents that catch the light without being excessive. The central infotainment screen is now slightly larger, placed high on the dash to keep the driver's eyes closer to the road. Mazda's latest software interface powers the system, providing crisp graphics, faster response, and support for wireless smartphone integration. A rotary controller remains on the center console, offering tactile precision for those who prefer not to rely solely on touch controls. The steering wheel is wrapped in supple leather, with buttons designed to be intuitive, not overwhelming. Behind it, a digital instrument cluster provides customizable layouts that can display everything from navigation directions to performance data with clarity. Seating in the CX-30 is supportive, sculpted to hold passengers comfortably during long drives while still delivering bolstered side support for spirited driving. Higher trims come with Napa leather upholstery, contrast stitching, and even ventilation for front seats. The second row provides adequate legroom and headroom for a compact crossover, with seatbacks that fold down to extend cargo capacity when needed. The cargo area itself is wide, with a low loading height that makes it practical for everyday use, whether that means groceries, luggage, or outdoor equipment. Ambient lighting gives the interior a warm, welcoming glow at night, while acoustic insulation improvements make the cabin quieter than before, isolating occupants from road noise to enhance comfort. On the performance side, the 2026 Mazda CX-30 continues to offer a balance of efficiency and driving excitement. Entry trims feature a naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine, delivering smooth acceleration suitable for daily commuting. For those seeking more thrill, the turbocharged 4-cylinder variant provides a significant boost in power, enabling confident highway merging and spirited driving. Output varies depending on fuel quality, with horsepower ranging from just over 220 to nearly 250, making it one of the more potent options in its segment. Both engines are paired with a refined automatic transmission that delivers seamless shifts while prioritizing responsiveness. Mazda has always prioritized driving dynamics, and the CX-30 is no exception. The chassis tuning strikes a careful balance between comfort and sportiness, offering suspension compliance that absorbs rough surfaces while still maintaining body control during quick maneuvers. Steering feel is precise, with just the right amount of feedback to give the driver confidence without becoming tiring on long trips. The vehicle feels agile in city traffic, yet stable and composed on highways. Pricing for the 2026 Mazda CX-30 reflects its position as a vehicle that aims to offer premium qualities without reaching luxury-level costs. Base models start with competitive pricing that undercuts some rivals while still including a generous list of standard features. Stepping up to mid-level trims brings added comfort, technology, and safety equipment, including larger wheels, upgraded audio systems, and advanced driver assistance features. The top trims, especially with the turbocharged engine and premium interior finishes, reach into pricing territory that touches the lower end of luxury crossovers, but the experience they deliver justifies the cost. The hybrid version is positioned strategically, offering value for buyers focused on fuel efficiency without sacrificing too much in terms of performance. Altogether, the pricing structure allows buyers to tailor their CX-30 to their preferences, whether they prioritize affordability, technology, or performance. It is a vehicle built for those who appreciate attention to detail, enjoy driving as much as practicality, and want a car that feels like more than just transportation. With the 2026 update, Mazda has once again elevated the CX-30, making it a choice that speaks to individuality in a world of sameness, ensuring that it leaves a lasting impression whether you see it on the road or experience it from behind the wheel.